Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling, and I hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a layered card for a football fan. If you like it, I really hope you'll feel inspired and craft along with me. For today's project, I use SVG File from Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to leave the link in the description down below. I only had very light color, gray cardstock, so I thought let's change it a little bit. So I'm going to use a darker gray alcohol marker to add that color. So this is my trick for you. If you don't have colored card in every single color, use your alcohol markers or coloring pencils, because this way you're going to save money and time. As you can see, I'm not really bothered to color in the whole element, because in the end, most of it is going to be covered with all the other layers later on. So that's why I'm just going to apply the color where I need it. Then I'm going to use my liquid glue to assemble those pieces together. And I think this is crucial whenever you create layered cards, because you will have time to maneuver all the elements. If you'd like to check that SVG file from Creative Fabrica, I left the link in the description down below. And the card I'm using now is from the Lidl. It is heavyweight 270 GSM. And at this point, I thought I really want to add some sparkle to the stars. And I'm using the leftovers gold mirror card from my stash. So in the end, you don't really need a lot to make a difference in your project. I'm using my low tack tape to attach the elements, and as you can see, you don't really need a big piece, because even the leftovers will be fine. So sometimes I really keep them, and then when I have to create small elements or die cut smaller letters for my projects, that is the way to go. So I don't need to start a new piece of A4 mirror card. So when this is ready, then I decided to use purple for the back. And actually, grey and purple are very crucial for this person. So that's why I really tried to incorporate every single thing I could to make this card even more special. Have you ever created a card for someone who likes football? If you have, what did you use? Do you have special cutting dies or stamps? Please let me know in the comments down below. Now it is time to add another layer, and this time it is grass. As you can see, it's green, and I use my ScanNCut machine to cut all those elements out. And a very big trick for you. If you want to make sure that card will fit in the envelope, I put all those elements together and then I resize them together. And in the end, that card will be 5.5 by 5.5 of an inch. So whenever you create any card, make sure your project will fit in the envelope that you want, and your ScanNCut or Cricut will do the job for you. So now it is time for another layer, white. And I really like how much contrast it gives. Actually, this white comes from Melty Pepper's 300 GSM card, because this one is my totally favorite one. And if you like it as well, please let me know in the comments down below. How often do you make masculine cards? Because to be honest, recently I've made quite a few, so you will see them very soon on my channel. And I really like to make them because I think they are very special. Because very usually we see all the cards with beautiful pastel colors and flowers, and not that very often for men. And actually, they do deserve something special as well. So, as I told you, this one is for someone who loves football. And next, I'm going to have a different video in a couple of weeks for someone who likes superheroes. If you haven't seen my project with birthday card for a boy who loves Spider-Man, you can see the video at the top right corner at the moment, and I'm also going to leave it at the end of this video. And I'm also going to leave the video from yesterday with my new colorful Easter collection. If you haven't seen that one yet, in the video from yesterday, I'm creating super cool fancy fold, just perfect for Easter. So if you want to check it, check the video at the end of this one. So now, as you can see, I added some yellow in the corners, but then I thought let's add even more. However, I'm trying really hard to avoid the net in the middle because I really want it to stay white. And yes, of course you can do it, and your project will be very special. And as you can see, most of the elements are covered anyway. So if you do have any alcohol markers, I really hope you'll use my trick to add more interest to your layered projects. And now it is time to change the color of the green. Because as I told you, I'm using the little card which is 270 GSM. I absolutely love it. However, very often they don't have the exact colors I want to use for my project. So that is the way for me. And as you can see, I'm not using very expensive alcohol markers, literally the cheapest ones from the works. So usually that is the way to go for me. So when this element will be ready, then I can attach it to the rest of the project. And whenever you create any layered cards or projects, I do encourage you to use liquid glue because you'll have time to maneuver all the elements, and that will make a difference because your project will look professionally finished in the end. And I also encourage you to make sure all the layers are set. I mean, the glue is set before you move on to the next step. And when this is ready, then the cut will be nearly completed. All we have to do is to add something extra, which you will see in a moment. So if you do like this cut, I wonder how often do you use SVG files to create your projects? Do you use your ScanNCut or Cricut, or do you actually cut the elements yourself? I really wonder what's your preference. So now, as you can see, when we put all those layers together, we're going to have lots of dimension, and even they are cut beautifully together. Sometimes when you add that alcohol marker, it might stretch the cut a little bit, so you can use your scissors to get rid of it. So now it is time to put all those layers together. So in the end, as you can see, this cut is super quick and simple to make. All we have to do later is to add the back panel so you will have plenty of space to write your message. And as you saw at the beginning, the very back layer is purple. So I need to add some white as well. And I actually like the whole dimension here. So as I told you, this cut is 5.5 by 5.5 of an inch. So even with all the dimension, with all the layers, it's going to fit in 6 by 6 inches envelope. Now it will be time to use exactly the same panel, white one for the back. However, I'm going to use my scoring board to create a top flap. And that is absolutely amazing. And your card will stand proudly on a flat surface. So really, really cool in the end. So now it is time to fold and burnish that scoreline and attach those panels together. And the card will be nearly complete, but as I told you, it is personalized card. So I need to create the name of the recipient. And I had a look at my stash and I found this really cool small alphabet cutting die set from Crafter's Companion. And I think this one will just fit here beautifully. So here you can see it's very tiny, but I think it is perfect for longer sentiments on lots of different projects. And to be honest, I really like it at the moment very much, so I'm going to use it in a lot of projects. Now I'm going to start putting all those letters on the card, and I'm starting with the middle one. So another tip for you, if at some place on your layered card you've got a mistake, or the card is torn a little bit, you can cover it with those letters, which I think is really cool. So in the end, they don't really have to be on a straight line because that doesn't really matter. However, as you can see here, I've got it at an angle, like on a curve. So actually, it gives you that 3D look as well. So the cut is complete. Super cool, right? There is plenty of space to write your message and it stands proudly on a flat surface. So if you like it, please let me know in the comments down below, especially with those gold stars. Thank you so much for watching, and here you can see the video from yesterday and another masculine projects I created recently. Have a wonderful day and see you in my next video very soon. Bye for now. Happy crafting!